So Recruit Zone, the idea of Recruit Zone is to give a customer a better choice. What we do is we buy the best of practice job boards as a bundle. So I buy them in the 1,000 and I sell them in the single. So what this does, Mr. Customer, you can buy one job board for 200-300 quid. I can give you 4 main brand job boards for 400 quid and a network underneath that. So what it does is it allows a customer to get the biggest reach for a vacancy it can possibly get. So we drive traffic at it, we drive candidates at it, it goes on the big job boards. So where they were using one job board, they will get 1 pile of responses. We give them 4 for the price and they get a bigger response. Underneath the covers we have some clever software which shortlists the candidates so as to make their life easier. We can provide shortlisting processes, we can do interviews, so we can take it from basic advert right the way up to recruitment. So in stages to enable a customer to get a better understanding, to onboard effectively, to get the best person they can possibly get. Just humanity and doing it properly, dealing with people as people and making them feel valued in the process of both the client and the candidate. I have competitors with Recruit Zone now, but a lot of them take the money and let the customer do their own thing. A customer doesn't know how to write an advert, so the value is to actually engage effectively with the client to understand what they want so that they will get what they need and not sometimes what they think they need, and what they do need is 2 different things. I mean, little simple things. What recruitment companies forget to do is engage effectively with the candidate as you do with the client. Because the candidate, when you get somebody rings you up and looking for a job, they are at a low point because they aren't enjoying what they're doing, or they aren't being rewarded, or they aren't feeling valued or anything like that. So the ability to actually engage with these people and listen to what they're saying, simply listen to what they're saying, is fundamentally what makes a difference. And a lot of people, even now I speak to candidates. Yesterday I spoke to a bloke and he said, wow, you're the first recruiter who's actually rung me to actually talk to me and understand what I want. And the fundamental thing is, my mantras wherever I go is always return a phone call, always give a call back, because this poor sod the other end is at a low and wants somebody to listen. Simply returning the call. I mean, I've made small fortunes in not placing people. I will talk to somebody and I will listen to them. I mean, an example right now this second, there's a guy that's joined the company, it's a global entity. I didn't place him, but I listened to him. He's joined the company, he's taken 2 people off me this year and he wants another 2 and another 4 at the end of the year. I didn't get him a job, I just listened to him. So yeah, listen, talk to people. Centralists arrived when I had a problem at CPI, and the problem was we had 150 temps, we had 80 PAYE people, the balance as self-employed or umbrella-based companies. And what was the challenge was that you collect the timesheets and you'd have to put them in a spreadsheet. Then you would have to split that spreadsheet into payroll and self-employed, and you send one bunch that way, and you'd send one bunch that way to the accountant, and then the accountant would send it back, lots and lots of documents, and then you manually had to pay every single one of these separately, send out the invoice or the pay slips, or send out the invoices, or so there was a vast number of activities of a really simple process. And where Centralist came in was I had the ability to chuck it all at them. So I do the spreadsheet part and then I just say, there, deal with. And they would interact with the candidates on PAYE when something went wrong, because everything does, and it's not what you do when it goes right, it's what you do when it goes wrong. And they would make all the payments to all the people and send out the pay slips. All I'd do is give them one check and they distribute it appropriately. So simplification. So saving 5 hours on a Thursday, requiring less admin support, taking the pressure off people in-house, and yeah, getting it done simpler. I haven't had a problem, I haven't had to chase anything. I even had a problem with generating an Excel spreadsheet and I hadn't got a clue how to do it. And I chucked it over the fence to one of the guys and said, there you go, problem solved. It's what they do, so they were able to walk us through the process, tell us what documents we needed to collect, from where. They generated forms that we sent out to the candidates, so they effectively walked us through the process to make it as free and easy and less daunting as possible. Admin's a lot more relaxed. They aren't so frenetic, and they've got a bit more control. And they are able to do the other functions which they were actually there for, which wasn't payroll. They can now do the job.